Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by former British and European title challenger, now a top trainer, Clifton Mitchell. Clifton, how are you?
Good, you know. Last time I seen you, I was in a worse position. I was on my back with a bad back and that, trying to do an interview from that position. You know what I mean? I've only been in that position twice in my life in my career, so it ain't that bad.
They were the only 2 defeats on your record.
Yeah, fucking hell. Let's not swear. Let's try and be professional.
Yeah, well, let's see how we go. Obviously, Fight Camp this weekend, the professional debut for Sandy Ryan. How long have you known and worked with Sandy?
Day one. She's been with me from day one, to be fair. She walked into my gym. Obviously, it's Dave Ryan's younger sister. And, you know, when we walk into the gym, I thought she'd just come to have a play about it because she used to play football for a decent level. So I basically watched her, and she just got better and better. But she knew herself. I think if you can take to a sport, once you get punched in the face really hard for the first time, you know if you really want to do this or not. You know what I mean?
And how old was she then when she first came into One Nation?
I'd say it's probably about 13 and a half, 14.
And what did you see in her from the start that made you think she could be something, not necessarily where she is now, but that she could make a hobby / career of it?
She had good hand-eye coordination, tough as a brick, and she got it. She liked it. You know what I mean? She really liked it. And it's like boxing. I don't know if a lot of people say this, but boxing chooses you. You don't actually choose boxing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people go into the gym and think they're going to do something and don't do anything. There's people go into the gym and leave, but boxing always have a way of calling you back. Calling you back. It calls you back, you know?
How challenging was it for you when you were working with her in Derby, but she was going away with GB more and more over the years because they tell you something, you're teaching her something else maybe, and it has frustrated.
I think when you've got 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches trying to tell you to do one thing, you're always going to have a problem. Guaranteed, if Sandy Ryan went to the Olympics in the shape and the mindset she's in now, she comes up with gold. You know, and I think there's a lesson to be had here that if, like I said to her, when she went to the GB, they didn't line 10 girls up and say, right then, we'll have you, and you. Obviously, she could. Obviously, that's Simon with his big gob in the background.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Obviously, I think there's a lesson to be had there, and I think we can take something out of it that I have no doubts in my mind. She goes to the Olympics, she wins it. But she's trained with me rather than training. I'm not saying that GB's not done good for her. I'm just saying to her that the kids that have, the trainers, the amateur trainers, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them would be able to do a better job than the GB trainers are doing with them because they know the fighters from grassroots growing them up. But you know, that'll never happen because everybody wants to get paid for a job that they're doing rather than someone else doing their job and them getting paid for it. But I do think there's lessons to be learned from it.
So when she didn't make it to the Olympics or when she didn't get selected for the qualifier, although you must have been disappointed for her, was there kind of a bit of relief on your part that you knew it was now time for her to go pro?
I just believe that with the pandemic and the everything that's happening where it's stopping, starting, nobody knew where she were. At least she got the news that she wasn't happy with, but at least she knew where she was at. She can build blocks for where she wants to go and where she wants to take her career. Because to be fair, I might be talking out of turn here, but I think she's the best woman about. And then she go and box and start doing box like an absolute idiot and make me sound like an idiot. But my personal view is that she's going to be around for a very long time, and she could be either as good or better than Katie Taylor.
Wow. What makes her that good? What are the characteristics that will make her such a good professional boxer?
You know, right, being around fighters, she's not right in her head, right?
That's true, yeah.
And most most good fighters, footballers, or anybody that's really good at their sport, really, really good, ain't all there, really. You know what I'm saying. I'm saying they speak to them, but if you see them in work surroundings, yeah, they're not all there. You know what I mean? They're really, I call it, they've got a kind of an OCD type of thing. She loves the gym, and she's like, I'll put her like a Tyson Fury, just a natural kid. She can just do it. I believe she could have done a hell of a lot better as amateur. I just think that, and that's taken nothing away from the coaches or her, but I just think that mentally she wasn't right. But now she's got one person telling her what to do. She's not going back to GB. I'm not plugging holes anymore. That's how I felt like. Now when I plug them, they stay plugged. Instead of me plugging them, she goes back to GB, don't plug them, do it their way. Like I said, but listen, GB's for that sport to run. She probably had about 90 amateur fights now, which is really good. I don't see her having any problems at the weekend. We're not taking this girl lightly in the slightest. This is this girl's world title fight. Understand? Where Sunday's won Commonwealth gold, she's won junior, she's won a world silver. So she's got the pedigree, and she's boxed every style. You know what I mean, boxed around the country, boxed in big venues. So nothing's going to really phase her like that. For me, he's just keeping her calm because she's a bit of a nutter and she'll go out there and have it. You know what I mean? And I just want her to do a very, very professional job rather than make it scrappy. You know? At the end of the day, all that matters is the win. That's all that matters.
With her undoubted talent that you've just talked about, and the fact that there isn't the same depth in the female sport as there is in the men's, does that mean she'll move very quickly? It will kind of be unavoidable?
Yeah. Listen. No disrespect to the world champions around at the minute. She's a world champion now. Then. If they're world champion, she's a world champion. But the only way she's going to get, remember this, the only way that she's going to get any accolades, and that's if she unifies us. And that's what we're on about, unifying. We're not interested in winning one world title. We're going to win every belt in that division, then move up and win and then try and do it there. That's our game. That's our goals.
And how much will that mean to you? A, that you're training a world champion, but also that you've had her from the very start.
Well, like I said, people might think I'm slagging other gyms off, over trainers off, yeah. But unless you build them from the ground up, how do you make a car? You can't. Start getting a car already built. Can you build a car? Some people don't have to build a car because it's already built. Some people are more fortunate. When I was a kid, I had to build a bike. My mum couldn't afford one, so I had to go and build one. You know what I mean? So
was it any good?
No, it's crap.
But, yeah, but that's not the point of the story.
No. Didn't forget that bit about the story. It worked. You know what I mean? But I'll just say that there's a lot that we can take out of. I can take a lot of pride out of it. There's not a lot that comes out in the Midlands for one reason or another. But there is good fighters in the Midlands now. That's a good thing about it. And we're actually getting time. It's all right being in London and being on Eddie Earns, being on them shows or the Warrens and that. But nobody brings nothing to the Midlands, really, do they? Apart from Frotchy back in the day, that's about it now.
Well, the East Midlands, certainly. Maybe if Lee Wood wins at the weekend, that will change.
That won't change. Nothing. Still won't change. But they're just not big on the Midlands. But we have to bring it ourselves. But unless your kids are getting the opportunities, you ain't going to get these Midlands, East Midlands kids ain't going to get the opportunities, are we? You know what I mean? We're very rarely going to. I mean, Echo Esserman won at the weekend. That's a big shout out to Echo. But how often do they come to the Midlands? Not East Midlands. Very rarely.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Frank Maloney, when Kelly Maloney was Frank Maloney, used to go to the East Midlands a fair bit, like with Rendell Munro, the Booth brothers.
Apart from that,
those were the days.
But you've got big arenas here now that you can actually use. But I think Sandy will bring some excitement to the area.
Yeah, Warren's gone a couple of times in Leicester, hasn't he? I think in the last.
Yeah, he's been a couple of times in Leicester. There's every now and again. There's no regular. I mean,
No, you need that one big ticket seller to get behind, I think.
I think we've got some good fighters over here. 1 second, wait there, 1 second.
All right.
Sorry about that, mate.
No worries.
Get rid of that.
Are you go on? No, go on.
No, I finished.
Are you looking forward to going into the whole kind of fight camp environment? I know you've been and seen and done everything anyway, but is there?
I'm quite happy to go and have a rest. I've been busy for the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It's good to go and have a rest and have a chill out for a little bit and just stay in my bed and not have to worry about getting up, training or anything like that. So I'm quite good. I'm looking forward to just chilling out.
And you won't have to pay £750 for a ticket to be there.
Well, I wouldn't have to anyway, because my security is doing the security. So
of course, yeah.
I got that in.
There's so many ways for you to get into shows for free. It's great.
Yeah. For me, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, for you, it is. Yeah. Not for anyone else. Good stuff.
What else is happening? Do you watch the fights at the weekend? What do you think to Joe Joyce?
I actually thought he was quite good. I thought he got a lot of unfair criticism, to be honest. I thought the work he was doing with his feet to put Takam under pressure, making him work, tiring him out. I think a lot of that got overlooked.
I think he made him fight at a pace he wasn't really wanting to fight at.
Exactly that, yeah.
Which can have its own successes. You know what I mean? And which it did. And I think that he blew the gasket well before he wanted to. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. He was losing the rounds, but he was winning the fight, wasn't he? I think that's the thing.
Yeah. But I think Joe's one of them kids that obviously a hell of a lot more difficult and a lot tougher than anybody. I think he gives AJ a problem.
Yeah, I think he gives them all a problem. I don't know if he beats them all, but I think he gives them all a problem. I think Fury's got the best chance of, beating him clearly.
Stepping around him and just boom, step around, yeah. Which I think we've got to, what's the word? I think Joe, for a person that is not the most smoothest, not the most high, pleasing to the eyes style, but is very effective.
Yeah.
It's effective what he does. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, he's difficult to beat, isn't he? I think that's the thing.
Yeah. You've got to be fit, strong, and have a very, very good will to win, to beat him.
Yeah.
And a good chin. I think he's going to catch you sooner or later. I think he made Dubois look very amateurish. I thought, if you can't stop a jab, you've got a problem.
Yeah.
You've got a problem. And it's not like I hit him with one jab. He hit him with about 50. You understand? I don't think he blocked one. So I was kind of thinking, well, you're showing your worth here, really, Dubois. And he was an accident waiting to happen, and it happened. Yeah. But away from Daniel, because Daniel can come again. He'll be the future heavyweight, I think. He's gone to Tibbsy now, so that sounds good.
No, he's with Shane McGuigan now.
He's moved again.
Yeah. He never had a fight under Tibbs in the end.
No, because Tibbsy was out
with Billy Joe.
With Billy Joe, and he thought, I can't be here, and he's not even here.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's done a bad thing moving to I think he's got good sparring with
Okoli.
What's his name? Okoli, so that'd be good for him.
Yeah, they've already started sparring. Apparently, it's really good.
Yeah, that'd be good. That will be good. I think Okoli's going to be a problem because he's going to move up to heavyweight.
Yeah, but he's another one who'll be very difficult to beat. He's got that awkward.
It'll be very boring. It'll be very boring and very difficult.
Yeah, well, you fought Mavrovich, so you know all about boring heavyweights.
Yeah, he could fight him.
Yeah,
he could fight that.
But it's like Akinwande as well, you know.
Yeah, he reminds me of. But I think they've got that same type of trait. If you put it on them, they're not that comfortable. I think now he's moved to Barry. I think to Shane. I think Shane will iron all that out for him. So I think he's a very good man. I rate Shane as a good trainer. Rate him. I think he's a good trainer.
Good stuff. Really appreciate your time. Look forward to hearing your words of wisdom in the corner on Saturday night.
What do you think to? I got one for you. What do you think to Flo Marku v Conor Ben?
I think it's a good fight. I would honestly, I know you train Marku, but I would favour Ben if they fought now.
Not a chance.
You're gonna say that though. You're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, my man loses."
Yeah. I reckon that Marku knocks out Conor Ben. Cold.
Well, he's got to get over his injury first, regardless.
He's all right. He'll be all right.
Is he going to fight Prodan in September or October or something? Or
yeah, he fights Prodan, and I think Prodan's very similar to Ryle and Charlton.
Charlton, yeah.
Very similar, but a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Quicker feet, but I think he takes him out quicker than takes out. I think he stopped him.
How do you think Conor gets on Saturday?
Quite easily.
Yeah.
I don't think they're even putting him in with anybody that's gonna, which is good the way that he's doing it. Understand? Take nothing away from Conor. Conor's just gonna fight the person that's in the corner. But I think the real fight is definitely Marku. That's a proper fight. I don't think what's he called? The kid who's boxing on Saturday? Next Saturday? Granados. Has he lost 6 or 8, something like that?
6, I think. Mostly at welter. He's more of a light welter or super lightweight, whatever they call it now. Yeah. His best performances, I think, have been at 140. But
yeah, but what I will say is that I like Conor. I've got a lot of time for him. But like you said, we're boxing kids at 19 and 0. We're not boxing a kid that lost 6. Understand? We're boxing, but it doesn't make any difference how many he's lost. You just got to beat him. Understand?
I mean, to be fair, Granados has fought at a good level. He's fought, Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia. He's not losing 6 to the Milkman. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, but
he's just a bit undersized and probably outgunned on Saturday. But he's all right. He's mixed in decent class.
Yeah, I think it's a good scrap. I really do think it's a really good fight. I think Conor needs to get some rounds in. If he takes him out in the first round, all well and done. But like I said, my man has to move up and do his job, and then we can start banging the bell. You know what I mean? Or beating the drum, as they say.
I think he'll get some rounds. Like Granados has only been properly wiped out by Garcia. Everyone else he's given at least a decent fight to. So
I think if you I think Conor's probably, for me, the most improved fighter over the last 2 years. Even though he's only probably boxed once or twice, but I mean, from where he's coming from to where he is now, he's done really well, and he's up for it. So, and the good, do you know what I like about Flo Marku? He don't care about anything. He don't care. He'll fight you at a drop of a hat. Remember this. The reason why I rate him so much is because he's come from world champion kickboxing. He's been in the cage and fought at a good level. Now he's boxing at a good level. So this kid has got all the balls in the world, and tough, and can fight. And now his hands and his ankles, obviously he's gone over his ankle, but his hands, now you've got problems. He's been boxing with 2 bad hands for the last probably 5 fights. Now they're fixed. He's had the ops on him. There's a problem coming out there. There's going to be a problem. And remember the words, there's going to be a problem.
Well, hopefully I'll get to speak to him at some point this week. I have asked. I've got a call in, so I'm just waiting to hear back from him. So we'll see.
Yeah, but there's loads more in the gym. I've got Myron Mills. He's gonna be out again soon. I mean, I got offered. What did I get offered? They offered me Ryle and Charlton at lightweight.
Yeah.
And I was like, he bust his hand again in his last fight, so he can't take his.
It's a good win, that wasn't it, against Ballingall?
Yeah, like I said, he's only boxing with one hand, and people will understand that he's doing this with one hand. Wait till his hands fixed, and then we can proper we need that rematch with Gavin Gwynn. That's the one that he really wants. But like I said, we've got a lot of fighters in these Midlands that really getting no push. And listen, nobody has to give these Midlands anything. We have to earn our own stripes. But if we're not getting opportunities, how can you earn them? Well, like I said, it's a closed shop. The good thing about it though is that Sky's stayed with boxing, so there's opportunities out there again. If you're not signed up by any of them, these are the 2 or 3 promoters, like either Eddie, Frank, or MTK. That's only 3 really, isn't it? And like I say, if they're cornering the market, at least Sky, they're giving kids an opportunity that ain't going to get opportunity on these other shows. And
Fight Zone, obviously, as well.
Oh yeah, Fight Zone. We're with Harry's with Fight Zone.
Yeah.
So he's out September. He's another one that's going to cause some problems.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, Harry.
Yeah. He's not getting the opportunities that he should have got. But listen, no one's begging for anybody for anything.
He's still very young though, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll come through. Anybody, I mean, the only person that we don't want to fight is obviously Marco because he's in the gym. But any other person at 10 off stone, 140. I'm all right, mate. Anybody else at 140, we'll jump in with. We'll jump in, no problem. No problem. I mean, anybody. That's how much I rate him. I mean, 6'1", is he? Something like that.
Yeah.
Weighing 140 is a problem, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it'd be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Be a problem for
anybody a problem for you, mate.
All right. We're being friendly.
Yeah. Oh, what else have you been up to?
Not a lot. Just interviewing, training, eating.
You still running? Doing a lot of running?
Fair bit, yeah. I do boxing training, like daily, pretty much at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm any good, but I enjoy it.
I'm going to say you're getting a bit thin there, aren't you, son?
I'm getting thinner than I was, yeah. Still a way to go, really.
What about your hair?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's definitely thinning. That's definitely getting thinner. Oh, he's on form today. He's on fire. Look at this.
Yeah, got a bit thinner. No, your hair, son. Oh, last time we did an interview, I'm sure you was a bit darker. Your hair was a bit darker.
There's probably a link between the two. It's all these interviews with you. They're turning me grey.
Oh, mate, you go back normal, man. That's about it. Got anything else to ask me, son?
No, we're all done. I better save some time for some other people.
All right, mate. See you later.
Appreciate it. And yeah, good luck on Saturday.
Are you there Saturday?
No, I'm not. I'll be watching on TV, obviously. We're at Fight Camp 3. We're not at the first one.
Oh, Aussie, I bet IFL TV's all over it, though, isn't it?
Probably, mate. Probably.
That's not right, though, is it? Why is he getting all the shots, mate? Have a word with Eddie.
I will, mate. Yeah. If you'll speak
have a word.
Me.
Tell him I said so.
You tell him you said so. Go and put it on
tell
him.
I said so. Why are you giving your mate all the work?
Go and put him on him. Go and beat him up for me, Clifton.
No. I won't do that. But I'll say to him, why are you the only one that gets all these shows? How come nobody else gets it? If I get you in, you give me some money. Give me a little side pocket. Or what's his name?
If you get me in, I'll give you some of the money towards the £750 I don't have to pay to get in.
All right, then, cool. All right, take it easy, my friend.
And you, mate. Take care. Speak soon.
Nice one, Danny. Bye-bye.
Bye.